This good. He's just running naked.
Wow, this feels weird.
It will feel a little bit weird. Now we're just gonna hands up, and we're gonna throw these the same way that we would throw the palm strike. But now just think about reaching out and touching, and then back. Okay. So just nice and
just like that.
Yep, just for right now, because that'll keep you from over rotating, and it'll also get used to the feeling of punching with a glove on.
Okay.
And then as you turn it out, I'm gonna make sure you can see it on the camera for later.
Okay.
When you throw that jab, it's going to come straight out. There we go, just like that. Because I like to tell people to think about, just if you're going to reach for something that's out in front of you, you're less likely to go here and then reach for it. Like if you're getting something off your counter, your hands naturally come out.
Yeah.
However, when we start punching, people have a natural inclination to raise this elbow, and then instead of coming out in a linear sense, it comes out and you're snapping like this, and that doesn't have the power that coming straight off does.
Okay.
So
I'm just touching stuff.
just for right now. Okay. Now opposite side.
Okay.
Two. And two. Now we're going to go 1, 2. So tap, tap. And 1, 2. All right. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 1. So it's just just like that.
Okay. So if I still just tap
1, yep.
Okay.
Because we're going to warm this will help you get your shoulders warmed up and get the blood flowing before we start putting more power into it, and that's just going to make you feel better.
Okay.
And then it also allows you to come straight out, straight back, because when we're not moving fast, it's easier to not drop your hands trying to get to the next thing.
Okay.
Right. Now, make sure that on that third one, you're starting to kind of hook it just a little bit. Make sure it's a straight.
Oh, okay.
Because we will be getting to a hook on this one right now.
Okay. So this one's the hook?
So this one we're going to go jab, cross, hook.
Okay.
So jab, cross, hook.
Oh,
sorry. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes, since your box says a southpaw, I had to change my stance so I didn't stick up the wrong hand for you. All right. So just start with the jab again.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit more juice to it. Okay.
Okay. We're just doing straight jab.
Just straight jab.
Okay.
So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
Like, especially since there's something in between my hands.
Just that squish is just
yeah.
like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once you get it, you're like, okay, I know I can put more juice on these, and when you don't have to worry about hurting your hands, man, you can really just put it all into it. And that's why they say that boxing actually got more dangerous for the guy getting hit after the introduction of gloves, because the other guy didn't have to hold anything back. We're going to go jab cross with a little more juice.
Hot.
So,
1, 2.
Yep,
okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Breathe. 1, 2. Good.
Damn it. Totally did stop breathing. I didn't even realize it.
Yep. So, one of the easiest ways to remind yourself is when you throw that punch, you'll hear me sometimes go, so just that reminds me to breathe out. Just breathe out. It also tightens up your core, which will allow you to put more into it.
Okay.
All right. Now, same thing. 1, 2, 1.
Okay.
So, 1.
I'm sorry, I did hook.
There we go. And good. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So the boom. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So we'll do. Good. One more. Good. Good. Turn that hand over on that hook. You're going to turn it a little bit more in.
Okay.
So, right now, we're catching it good, but it's got a little bit of paw in it. We want to get more perpendicular to give it a good shot.
Okay, can I try?
Yep.
So,
There we go. There we go.
okay.
And you can even reach it out with it if you want to get a little bit of range with it. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, because when you throw those shots, so if I'm here and I throw 1, 2, I want to get it, kind of think about it, boom, because I'm going to be there, and I want that to really just almost slap out there, boom, because that's going to allow me to, if I keep that loose, boom, 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 and it's,
Okay.
I need to, if you rotate over on that front foot a little bit,
So like
boom,
that.
and rotate your whole hip over, and then boom, right there.
Okay.
The same way that if you were going to throw that same one in a liver shot, you're here, and you can turn down into that, and boom, sink it in there.
Okay, so it'd be like, so if I hit that, it'd be boom,
Boom.
and then boom.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that sucks. Getting shot and hitting with it. Just body shots. People don't give enough credit because they just suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that doesn't feel good. All right. So now we're gonna go 1, 2, and then you're going to pause, throw a second a second left. So it's
Okay.
1, 2, pause, 2.
Okay,
So 1, 2, pause, boom. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'll say 1, 2, pause, 2.
Okay. Are we doing
so
strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, these first rounds, since it's a new thing, let's go ahead and just go tap, then strength.
Okay.
1, 2, pause, 2. 1, 2, pause, 2.
So am I pulling it back?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just a reset because you're going to go boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Because it gives that slight pause and the guy opens up a little bit and then
you
boom.
come back in. Okay. Oh, sorry.
I had to get my sleeves up. 1, 2, pause, 2. 2, 2, 2.
God, that feels unnatural.
2.
Sorry.
It is. Sometimes a double up on the second side, just like a double up jab. It takes you have to almost let it rubber band back because it goes boom boom. So 1, 2. There we go.
Sorry.
1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. And let it just sing back. You can zip that one out there and do a full boom because it can come right back. You don't have to rush it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. 2. Breathe. 1, 2. One more. Good.
Okay. So 1, 2, 2.
So 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2.
Oh! I tricked myself.
Yep, that'll happen. That's right. Let's go. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. One more. 1, 2, 2. Good. We're gonna double up off of your front. We're gonna go jab, hook. So jab, hook.
Okay.
I'm gonna off of that jab. Oh, sorry. Let me get off of that jab. Boom.
Okay.
So touch. One more.
Sorry. Lost my grip.
Good. How are your wrists feeling?
Oh, they're sore, but
Sore. You'll get used to that. That's probably mostly from the working the palm strikes on there from all of the extra push. I always like to, when I get done, because I just give my wrist a good squeeze,
Okay.
open it up a little bit, and then I rotate them around both directions.
okay.
Because what that happens is that over time your joints build up essentially dust in them.
Okay.
Opening this up and moving them around both directions pulls the joint apart, and then the rotation allows things that are built up in the system, whether it's packed down cartilage or anything else, to be kind of opened up and moved around a little bit.
Okay.
And then at the end we're gonna just do some open and closing because that gets blood flow coming to our hands, which helps aid with any recovery.
Okay.
Another one of the same thing.
Okay. So 1, 1, 3.
Yep. 1, 3. Oh, wait for the timing.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start moving you around a little bit on this one.
Okay.
1, 3. 1, 3. That was a good one. Breathe. And drive it. There you go. One more. Good. Some basic upper body wrestling techniques.
Okay.
So our stance in upper body is going to be a little bit more forward, and our elbows are kept in tight if we're in wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, this is just so that a person can't try to flare our elbow out and either go for a joint lock or to get up on the inside and start working us over. When we get in contact with the person, we always want to think about where are our feet in relation to theirs.
Okay.
So if I'm going to try and get in on the inside and wrestle on you, I want to be trying to keep my hips square, but I'm going to be trying to triangle off on this one. So,
okay.
So I've got essentially 2 on 1.
Okay.
Because that's going to allow, it's like a pyramid, and if I've got 2 feet pushing against this direction,
okay,
that's going to force you to give up your position, and I'll be able to get my takedown.
Okay, so if you were standing like in my position,
Yep.
so I'd be like, basically, I want to come in like
Boom.
that.
Because you feel how.
Because I want to come in on this leg.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and the deeper that you get, like now that I'm here, I'm high centered, and I'm going to have a hard time. Now, we may, if we're both here, might be equal, but the minute that you put it 2 on 1,
yeah,
I lose my balance.
Yeah. Okay.
So one thing that we do from here to get ready for it, and something I'm going to show you that I picked up from sumo, is moving a person by catching up underneath their armpit.
Okay.
So you're here, and you capture, you're kind of in and up, but now you get that same foot pattern. Now you just lift and keep me pushing. Yeah. Now you can extend your arms and you start pushing me back, and then it gets me up on my toes.
Okay.
So when you come up and under, boom.
Okay.
You feel that. So just all you got is a slight squat, and it comes up and under, and then that forces me to try and move around. But once you start to break friction with the ground, that forces me really out of balance, and you can pop my foot out from underneath me.
Yeah.
Or if you're just trying to get a person moved, if I'm standing here and your hands come up and underneath, now just drive me back. You just push me back.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Think about walking me out of this circle. So,
okay. So just go straight back?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
So that's just boom. Because that's if I get high centered at all, or if you pop my foot, or even if you turn quickly, I'm not going to be able to get my feet underneath me as quickly.
Okay.
So it's, there we go. All right. How's that feeling on your hip?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, good. We'll do a couple more then.
Okay, right?
Yep. Now, when you pair the same thing with essentially the palm strikes, and you're coming in at that same weight, boom, boom. That's how you see like those sumo guys get just mauled by it.
Yeah.
So when they're practicing, they come up and underneath, and then they'll squat down just a little bit. Now drive me. Good. One more.
Squat?
Yep.
Okay.
Squat and push. Boom. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
Just that initial little pickup, and I'm gone. So there's that. Now, if you are going for more of a Greco style, and we're going to say body lock, you're going to go around my hips, but think about it being a pushing out.
Okay.
And that's going to force me backwards.
Okay.
So if we're here and we're tussling, and you get me in you're going to shoot in under.
Under here?
Yeah, yep. Now, feel this, like think about like a scissor squeeze. Okay. Push me back there, and now And now start to push me forward. And they're right there.
Yeah.
It's in and down.
Okay.
So you get that same position that you had me in. Your foot's going to clear me here, just inside. That's right there. That's it.
So it's kind of like a bear hug, but from the front.
It's like
it is a bear hug from the front.
But less thought on crushing and more with bending.
Yeah.
Because this right here, this really drives my hips backwards. That initial drive right there forces my hips to get out from underneath me.
Okay.
So, if we're trying to get inside control, there you go. There you go. Good. Good. With that same mindset, you can grab a hold of my belt loops or my belt level. I'm going to throw a belt on just so you can easily see it. First thing I want you to do is you're going to grab the belt and you're going to just grab it
from
the back.
Okay.
You got that
like
belt
this?
right there.
Okay.
And now you can just lift me up with it. There we go. Good. So, I want you to essentially
stand
here and just pick me up and set me outside of the
circle.
There we go. And if you squat just a little bit with that one, when you get to the inside, get your foot inside mine. Whoop, there it is. I should float up for you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. Good. One more. Now, that's one of them. Later, when you start to feel pretty good and stable on your leg again, we're going to add to that one. And the Koresh guys, they will grab the belt, and they come in, and then they go. So the first time I saw it, I was like, who just?
I'm not gonna do it. I just want to.
Who added video game supers to wrestling?
So they basically grab it like.
They grab at the belt level. They grab a hold of that belt.
And they just spin it.
Spin it until the guy gets loose, and that's it right there.
Huh. Okay.
So that pickup.
Yep.
You see how I'm in? And then I just drive with the hips. Okay. There's very little arm there because I've got it tight, just like we had here.
Okay.
I had it tight here, and that's when I can carry them and set them down. Or if I picked them up, I can pick them up and just rotate them over.
Okay.
Once you have them, essentially once you have a guy clear of the ground,
you can toss them.
You can do whatever you want, even if it's just a pick up and step behind for a simple, just quick trip. So, belt lifts, you can also, since you're a tall guy with long arms, if there's a guy shorter than you, you can get him over the top. And that allows you to then throw them however you want them from there, because even if you just over the top the belt, and then you just, gave him a good hard roll.
Yeah.
Which is always a good sell for a big man in wrestling, because you just grab a guy and toss him like he's a little kid. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
To see another man just grabbed and rolled on his face, which is always a great for the big heel. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was coming on you, it felt like I was doing mostly my arms. So you said I need to come in more.
A little lower, and then just drive your hips up.
So like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, feel the difference. I'm going to stand there in the human body. This thing has really, really low center of gravity.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
I'm going to do the belt, right?
Grab my belt.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Now, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The more you squat, the more you can just stand me up into it. And your arms are really just, you can just grab lightly.
Yeah.
And off I go. So, just in and boom.
Okay. Yeah, because I think last time I wasn't quite, I was further away. I wasn't up against you.
Yes. We want, we want to be like stuck together because that space gives me opportunity to even escape.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's one for you. Let's see here.
What am I doing?
I want you to go with this side.
Okay.
You're going to grab my belt the same way.
Okay.
And on your right leg, you're going to lift me, but get a little to the outside with this time, not to the inside. And you're just going to
kind of pull you over.
Just rock me over it. So this is here. You're going to get that squat. You're going to lift, and you're going to rock your body back into the side, and that's going to allow me to rotate over and fall.
Okay. Okay.
So let's do it with this side because that's your stronger side.
So I'm going on this leg on this side.
Yep. So lift me up, and then just feel it
like that.
Yep, and just knee in, just a little, like put pressure in. And now step.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Because you can kind of rotate me over it, and I'll just go zip right there.
Okay.
Because the more you just pop get that little knee pop in, the more I'm going to flop over on my back. Because it's just a little boom. So if you kind of even just slide it across me, it's going to force my leg to rotate.
Okay. So if I come in more like,
there we go.
So I just literally just force it in.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
Yeah, because you're already reducing my contact with the ground, and then up and over it I go.
Okay. Okay.
So that's kind of the little knee pop that we do. Randy Couture loved to use these in the UFC, and he would use them from even a grip right here. You got him in, and he would step in, boom. As you pull the guy's head to the side, he's wrestling, boom.
Okay.
And it just pops your legs out from underneath you.
Okay.
So that belt grips I really love because a guy could have jeans on. People wear belts all the time.
Yeah.
We don't always have jackets on, but belts, most pants even athletic pants are going to be able to stand up to one grab before the thing rips free. Tight, pull them up. It pulls my hips in. Like the Koresh guys, they both start with an open belt that they wrap around the other guy for it. So anything that if they have, like, go ahead and grab a hold of this, but get back here though.
Grab the back for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you pull me close, you see that forces my back in.
Yeah.
So if that's my pants, they're flexy enough that they can take a grab.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna go drink.
Yep.
And you got a good solid grip of my hips. I'll use it on people's pockets from the front for some throws sometimes too, because they can't get their hips away from me, and it allows me to pull them real tight and then pop them over. So that's belt grabs is a big one.
Okay.
So that's those punches and that particular set of movements, because when you're here, boom, boom, and even if you are going side to side, it gets me stumbling, and then however you want to rotate the guy over is gonna work pretty well.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we had for tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, right at about an hour. Do you have to pick up Cassie tonight?
No.
Okay. So let's go ahead and cool down, and we're going to first. This is really popular in Chinese wrestling. So we're going to open and close, and we're going to progressively get faster and faster until you're opening and closing as fast as you can, and then it's going to feel like your hands are moving in concrete. You're trying to. You're like, oh, I can't make them open and close. They're slowing down.
Actually.
They're slowing down. Oh, all right. There you go.